From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Seattle Mariners.
And today's starting pitcher, Emerson Hancock. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Just about to get started. Here's Elliot Ramos. And we're underway from Seattle. The 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away. Here's the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Just getting started here in Seattle. Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, left field. Arozarena after it. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
One out man at first. Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Man at first, one away.
Ball, no.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
High fly ball, right field. Wilson under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Let's go, Emerson.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. In there at the knees. And Raffy falls victim to the K. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Giants, Trevor McDonald. What do we have on him?
Well, you know, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Way inside. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Take a look at the lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. That's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row, because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse, because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Raleigh off of first with 2 away. On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. And the inning is over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back in Seattle, top of the second, Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Here's a high chopper. Kennedy on the run, sends it over to first.
He's
Throw
safe.
off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner on the go.
No,
Ball
outside.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Giants looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And now it's even up.
Ball. Ball
Just
three.
missed. And ball four
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ball
Oh,
one.
he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Wilson on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-1. No score here in the second. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two on, one out. Hit on the ground to short. To second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the catcher. And it's fouled away. You'll one. And that is out of play. Gilbert, the runner at first with two gone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball two.
That's
Ball
outside.
outside.
Ball three.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 on the way. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. He nails one out to right. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Ha!
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go.
Ball 2.
And they'll do it again. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. That ends the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ripped to right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, Adames. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Weston Wilson.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Comes up empty. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back at T-Mobile Park, Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Young over to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
The third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the
Got
out.
him.
Good
That's an out.
recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Raphael Devers.
2 down, bases empty. Raffy coming to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
No, that's a ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And first offering is fouled off. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Wilson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Buddy Kennedy.
Buddy Kennedy.
Check swing, went around. Strike 1. down the right field line and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Gone. A two-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
That's a ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yep.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one ripped but foul. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ball one.
Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
High. Ball two.
That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Huh.
Here's your 1. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And
That's
it's
a foul ball.
ball, but it had the distance.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
On the ground, Schmidt. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the fourth. Leading off, Bryce Eldridge.
Number 8, Bryce Eldridge.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
1 up, 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
To the right side. Naylor steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next,
good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Drew Gilbert. Right through there for a strike. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Drew Kavanaugh.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And another ball. Gilbert off of first with 2 away. And that's through there for a strike. 3-1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. The 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners 2. Bottom 4. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's
Ball
too
three.
low. Full count now. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Victor Robles. Grounded out his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. A rise onto first. Out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 3-2. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. In the air, right field. Wilson coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Rucker preparing to come on if needed. Spire also throwing.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, Young. And the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Casey.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Swinging a foul straight back.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball left side. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Weston Wilson. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball one there. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two now. J.P. Crawford on deck for the M's. Sets him down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
One out man at first. Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. He's already homered in this game. And
Ball
that one
one.
is downstairs, and that's ball one. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Michael
Mariners,
Rucker on to pitch here.
38.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Ball 1, no strikes. Devers measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Rucker.
No, that's
He's
a ball.
one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. That's to third. Kennedy. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that. And it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. Gives it to Bender for the strikeout. Giants go down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Well, we go bottom six, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now the 0-1. Curveball drops in there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ahoy!
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Hard liner. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out. Runner at second. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
That clips the corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, 1 out. Outside with a breaking ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Cole Young will hit next.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball, that's
Just
down.
missed. That one's in there. 1-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Nice grab. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Mariners,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Gabe Spire.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, really, Adame.
Ball.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Cole Wilcox, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And the 1-0. That one way inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Popped up. Young has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
D-Rod.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Now it's the Giants catcher. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Pretty
2.
easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that
Ball.
one almost hit him.
High.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Flips it behind his back.
You're out.
Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for
We're
San
back in a new
Francisco,
pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the
68,
7th. Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Wilson.
Ball.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Here's a 2-0.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now 2-2. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The third baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
And up next for Seattle, Buddy Kennedy, 1 for 2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 3-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Wilcox.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off for the Giants, the left fielder, Elliott Ramos.
In the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
And here is Casey Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball. Ball, no.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and it's 3-0. Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next to the Giants.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one lifted to left. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now, new
Francisco,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. JT Brubaker.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Ball.
Almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That
Ball.
one missed.
No.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Randy Arozarena blasts one out. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the DH, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3.
Ball down.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Out towards right center field. Gilbert moving under it. And there are 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Mitch Garver up to it here. That clips a corner, and he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Foul ball there. Raleigh off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tap back to the mound. The throw to first. That's the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. Through 8 full, the Mariners on top here, 4-3. Last chance coming up for the Giants.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mariners.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. That one not close. Now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball 3.
Bryce Eldridge waits to bat for the Giants. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
Beats
but
it.
he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Feel that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Big swing and a miss. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. The M's trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And
Ball
that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. And this one bounces away from Garver to second, but way too late. Safe there.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. And the Giants down to their final out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. So the tying run at second. Inside. And that's ball two. There's a strike. Dives, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
One out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andres Munoz won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Jose
Mariners,
A. Ferrer will take over here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the Giants catcher down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. There's a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2. And ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wilson settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.